Welcome to the Mount Pleasant Podcast, featuring discussions and interviews about the people, places, and events that make Mount Pleasant such a special place.
This is the Mount Pleasant Podcast. I'm your host, Brian Cleary, and all thanks to the great people of Mount Pleasant Magazine, I get the honor, the privilege of introducing you to Mount Pleasant, the people who make it such a special place to do business, to work, and even to live. We're introducing you to Mount Pleasant's best on the Mount Pleasant Podcast. If you live in Mount Pleasant, you know what a wonderful place it is to live, and it's something that's highlighted each time on the pages of Mount Pleasant Magazine. Lots of folks west of the Cooper want to come to Mount Pleasant. Folks from out of town, out of state that are coming to the Lowcountry, they want to live in Mount Pleasant. So you need a place to live, and that's what we're going to talk about today here on the Mount Pleasant Podcast. I'm Brian Cleary, joined by the publisher of Mount Pleasant Magazine. Bill Macchio is with us, and Bill, early March, a big show, Patriots Point, the Omar Shrine Convention Center. It's something that people are going to want to be a part of. Tell me about what your idea is and what we've named this event.
Well, we've named it Mount Pleasant Home Showcase. It's going to be at the Omar Shrine Convention Center on Patriots Point. But Brian, there's been so many people that have moved here over the years, and because I direct mail the magazine out to all newcomers. Mount Pleasant Magazine is direct mail to all newcomers who move here. And, that's about 6,000 a year we mail out. And it's mailed out to Daniel Island, Isle of Palms, Sellers Island, and North and South Mount Pleasant. But there's so many new people coming here. I know that the staff and I got together and they said, Bill, we should do a home show. And I said, I think you're right. We should do a home show. So when people come through that doors, they will be informed for sure.
So first of all, we want to set up who's going to be there in terms of businesses. What kind of businesses want to be a part of the showcase?
Well, we've got a lot of Mount Pleasant businesses, but you don't have to be just Mount Pleasant. And these are businesses that are home related. Okay. The other day, a heating and air signed up, First Choice Heating and Air signed up for a booth. We've got, there's a gentleman that is big on selling generators. And he liked the idea that we were having Rob Fowler there to talk about hurricane preparedness. I think you and I have lived through it. So we're not, when a hurricane's offshore, could be way offshore. Okay. Hopefully, we think about it, but we don't get concerned because we've been through it. So if it gets closer, we know what to do. Well, Rob's going to head up a hurricane awareness seminar on the stage, and so those types of things people can expect a lot of great information on. A lot of great information.
So somebody who's a business owner, like you said, whether in Mount Pleasant or Daniel Island, Sullivan's Island, wherever in the Lowcountry can come. This is going to be opportunities for people to build houses, but also remodeling has got to be a huge part of the showcase, correct?
Yes, and I'm honored to say I talked to our mayor, Mr. Haney, and he's going to do a proclamation of the upcoming show, and it's going to be Mount Pleasant's Home Remodeling Month. March will be a month dedicated to getting your home fixed up. And let's face it, Mount Pleasant is a great place to live. And so, we want to make sure we're living in the best possible house, no matter what size it is or anything. That's not the point. The point is you want it to be working and you don't want any challenges. And I will say this, Brian, everybody that comes to the show will be exposed to discounts because every vendor, every exhibitor for the home-related businesses is providing a coupon savings. And we're publishing a special magazine full of home savings coupons. And people will have access to that. Not only when they're at the show, but they can access the digital and PDF files of it. So let's just say somebody 3 months after the show or whatever, they were looking for flooring, for instance. They can go to the home show or the home savings coupon book, download it, and find the flooring place there that offered some discounts. So you can tell I'm excited about it, hope anyway. But the truth of the matter is, I want the show, the excitement of the show, and the and the opportunities that give homeowners when they come to the show, I want to live beyond the 2 days of the show. So by accessing the home savings coupon book, they can still feel the energy and get the benefits of being there. Isn't that cool?
That's awesome. That's awesome. It's all part of the Mount Pleasant Showcase that's coming up. Again, this will be at Patriots Point, the Omar Shrine Convention Center there on March 9th and 10th. It's a show being put on by Mount Pleasant Magazine. This is where the pages of Mount Pleasant Magazine come alive here. The Mount Pleasant Podcast. We're joined by Bill Macchio, who is the publisher of Mount Pleasant Magazine. So, Bill, talk to me. I'm the flooring guy you talked about. I'm the generator guy you talked about. I want to be in the show because I have to think one of the reasons I'm going to get face-to-face with a lot of people.
Yeah, you are for sure. So within that weekend, because we're doing direct mail, we're doing geofencing, it's going to be advertised in the magazine. Obviously, we're doing e-blast, we're doing in the radio spots. We talked about our friend Roger Gaither doing the radio spot for me. But we're doing a lot of things to get the word out about this event. And we're going to have the exhibitors will in a 2-day event. They'll be in front of as many people as they may see in 2 months. So, and the most important thing, people that come, Brian, think about it. People that come, they're coming there because they want to be there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's like the people that attend the Expo coming, or the home showcase, coming in there, like going to these people's showrooms. You know what I mean?
Be part of the conversation surrounding Mount Pleasant. Sponsor the Mount Pleasant Podcast. Podcast marketing is the new, powerful way to brand your business and reach your customers. For more information, visit carolinapodcasts.com or call 843-345-7012.
You're listening to the Mount Pleasant Podcast.
If you want to do something with your home, if you're looking for something to do it, you're going to go to this show. So these are going to be our really active participants in what's going on. Now, if I want to be a vendor, what's the step that I need to take to make myself and my business a part of the showcase?
You would go to www.mphomeshowcase.com. Again, it's mphomeshowcase.com, and all the facts and figures and things are right there. You can access the floor plans. You can access information to call somebody for further information. But if I may, Brian, I want to tell you that the stage, okay, we'll continuously have things going on the stage that are for home-related items, because I'm treating the stage, we are treating the stage as the pages of Mount Pleasant Magazine. And that's why people love picking up the magazine, because we really work hard on some great content, Brian. And so when people come to the show, yeah, there'll be booths there, and we hope they visit the booths. But that stage is going to just have so much great content about a homeowner.
They have Rob Fowler there, so that'll be great. Hurricane, like you said, generators, things like that. The mayor will make an appearance. That'll be great to see Mayor Haney. Give me one other example of something that's going to be on that stage that I won't want to miss.
We're going to have cooking demonstrations there. We're going to have DIY. We're going to have DIY. Hopefully, one of the big box stores or somebody locally is going to do some DIY. We're going to get somebody there with definitely showing people how to do things. We're going to have a guy there that does capsulation, because capsulation is a big deal with your home, right? And the benefits of it, you know. So, and these aren't people just hawking their goods, right? These are people that are informing the audience the best way to do something. If that makes sense. We are treating that stage as if it's a page in the magazine. So all the things that are going to be there, you might find them in the magazine too, because it's great content, you know?
So it's kind of perfect, because if I'm going there to attend, it's not just, hey, go there and get sold something. You're going to be providing a great deal of, well, entertainment in a way, but information and stuff that I can go home with. We've got the coupons and all that. And for people who, obviously, Bill, you and I have been at the Omar Shrine Convention Center, but for somebody who hasn't been there, when you talk about the stage, we're talking about a big stage, and there's a lot of area in there. This is a small place, so you'll be exposed to a lot of different businesses and information just because of that.
Yeah, there's going to be 70 booths in there. They're all 10 by 10. Some people have already reserved 2 booths. But it's going to be a wealth of information for sure. But everything is based around that stage, and to get into provide information, whether it's flooring, whether it's about concrete, whether it's about landscaping, whether it's about outdoor furniture, whatever it is. there's going to be things there that people, I'm hoping, that will really like it. And if they love Mount Pleasant Magazine, Brian, they're going to love the show.
The Mount Pleasant Home Showcase coming up on March 9th and 10th, the Patriots Point there, the Omar Shrine Convention Center. It's something that you want to be a part of. Bill, we've been talking about a lot of different things. And Bill, of course, is Bill Macchio. Bill's the publisher of Mount Pleasant Magazine, the sponsor of the show. And this is the Mount Pleasant Podcast, where those pages of Mount Pleasant Magazine come alive for you. So I want to go to the show. I'm a homeowner. I'm thinking about maybe moving to Mount Pleasant. I'm somebody who wants to remodel. What am I going to need to do to get to the show?
It's on the on the way to the Yorktown, and on the right-hand side there, you'll see the Omar Shrine Convention Center, and it's free admission. I say free. We're bringing in some ECCO and some other nonprofits. They'll be running the door, and we ask for a donation. Donation doesn't go to Mount Pleasant Magazine; it goes to that charity. Okay, and then after they come in, they'll be able to have access to. It's a Saturday. It's 10 till 5, and Sunday it is 10 to 4. We're going to have some food trucks there, and Sunday, come on by for your brunch. We're going to have some breakfast there in the food trucks. It may be a breakfast burrito, or maybe something. But bottom line is, come on by after church and visit us at the Mount Pleasant Home Showcase at the Omar Temple.
So, Bill, so I don't need to get a ticket. It's going to be free to get in. Lots of parking around Patriots Point there, and at the Omar Shrine, parking will be free as well.
Yes, absolutely. And we have, like, for instance, one of the things we're doing is, how golf carts are such a big deal, right? Everybody loves their golf cart. So we're going to have a couple of people that do golf carts. One's going to put some items outside, and then one of the things on the stage is about golf cart maintenance. I mean, the batteries. How to keep that life of the golf cart sustainable, because that's all about that. So it's just one of the many things.
The Mount Pleasant Home Showcase is going to be great for businesses because they're going to get themselves in front of lots of interested people in remodeling, building, that kind of stuff. It's going to be great for folks who are just even thinking about maybe doing something with their house. And this really, to me, kind of blends into what Mount Pleasant Magazine is all about. You're putting on the show, but every issue in the pages, there's new, exciting information about all these things coming to Mount Pleasant. And it seems like the Home Showcase is just building on what Mount Pleasant Magazine does in that way.
I love informing people. I mean, I love publishing, Brian. Anybody who knows me knows that's a passion I have. But to publish a magazine that speaks to the town or talks about the town that you live in and love, what a great comment. I feel so blessed. I mean, I got a job that I don't even call it a job. It's just I have a mission. And on top of all that, the most important thing is stay positive and be positive.
And so another aspect that I think is really positive, you're mentioning, hey, there's going to be different food trucks on Saturday and Sunday, different things on the stage on Saturday and Sunday. So this is really an event that I may want to plan on attending both days to not miss out.
Well, the mayor's going to be there. Also, Mayor Haney's going to be there, and he's going to talk about, there's a moratorium, or a cap, or however you want to say it, on the number of building permits coming down the pike in Mount Pleasant. So just like the pages of the magazine, right? We want to distribute information that will help the people that live in the town we love. By the way, if I may be so commercial here, if you go to readmpm.com, that's readmpm.com, you can read the current edition of Mount Pleasant Magazine, which, by the way, is the best of edition. And then you can read all the other past issues too. That's readmpm.com.
Mount Pleasant Home Showcase is going to be coming up in March. Not a whole lot of time. I mean, it's going to be here before we know it. So if someone who has a business thinks they want to be a part of it, I think probably now's the time for them to take that first step. And what should that first step be?
mphomeshowcase.com. They can go ahead and get their information to us, and then we'll follow up. Or you know what, Brian, I don't mind if they want to call me directly. Just call 843-530-0403. That's 843-530-0403. I would honestly be very, very happy.
Mount Pleasant Home Showcase. Obviously, it's for folks looking to remodel, maybe in the market for a new home. But with the charity aspect, the food trucks, the entertainment on stage, this is really it looks like it's turning into an event that really the whole family can be a part of.
The whole family can be a part of it, and I sincerely hope that it will enrich the people that come and enrich the community as a whole.
It's what the Mount Pleasant magazine does every time an issue comes out, enriches the Mount Pleasant area. So Omar Shrine Convention Center, Patriots Point, March 9th, March 10th. That's a Saturday and Sunday, 2 days, the Mount Pleasant Home Showcase. And again, Bill, we're talking free. I like that word, but it's free, correct?
It's free. We're asking, it's up to the attendees. We're just asking them to donate something, whether it's a canned goods for somebody's pantry, or whether it's a monetary donation, just to give the charity something when they come in. It's 100%. It's 100% theirs.
It's going to be a great event, one that you won't want to miss out on. If you're a business that would be a part of landscaping or any kind of home development, home building, this is something you want to be a part of. If you're even just thinking about maybe a little remodeling or a new place, the Mount Pleasant Home Showcase is where you want to be. March 9th and 10th, the Omar Shrine Convention Center in Mount Pleasant. Bill Macchio, we know you're a busy, important man. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. The free event's coming up. You're excited about it, I can tell.
I'm very excited about it. Brian, thanks for everything you do for Mount Pleasant Magazine.
It's the Mount Pleasant Podcast. This is where the pages of Mount Pleasant Magazine come alive. Thanks so much for joining Bill Macchio, the publisher of Mount Pleasant Magazine, and me, Brian Cleary, today. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for spending your time with the Mount Pleasant Podcast, your community, your podcast. Listen to past and future episodes at mountpleasantpodcast.com.